I reached out to C3 because I wanted some purpose and direction in how I was going about my practice, and I've always had a big vision with chiropractic because I grew up in a missionary household. I wanted to help other people, and not just locally in our community, but also like overseas as well, right? So that was always my vision, and I was looking for a group to kind of help push me in that direction, and this is definitely the one. But what I want to share with you is actually what I go through as a client of C3 first before I get into how it's helped me. So, I mean, just being able to communicate and be coached by brilliant minds like this, it's pretty awesome, right? And the way that they have it set up is pretty cool because I get weekly phone calls with all three coaches, so Dr. Ben, Dr. Rob, and Dr. Eric. And I don't know if you guys did this on purpose, but the way that the calls work, I start with Dr. Ben first, Dr. Rob, and then Dr. Eric. And my first call with Dr. Eric was, Dr. Ben is going to be like a fire hose, just give you all this information. Same thing with Dr. Rob, give you all this information. And then Dr. Eric is the one that kind of just ties everything together, right? And that's exactly how it works because they're just such a good tandem together, a good group of people. And honestly, they have accomplished so much, and they really believe that you can do that as well. So it's really encouraging to go through that, right? But in our practice, I mean, we've seen some pretty awesome things happen. Growth, obviously, seeing new patients and things like that too. But one thing that really sticks out is purpose, right? Why we're doing this. And one thing that Dr. Ben shared with me was if he were to go into your practice and ask your patients in the waiting room what you do and what your mission is, what would they say? Right? And when he told me that question, I was like, oh man, I'm just here to get adjusted, right? And I realized at that point that I was probably serving the wrong purpose at the time, right? So we've made changes in our office, trying to get ourselves out there into the community with talks and things like that too, to really get the message of chiropractic and healthy living to the people around us.